Good morning, my beautiful biologist, and welcome to a wonderful Wednesday. All right, I hope you guys are doing well this morning. Everybody in my house is still sleeping, so I am out on my porch. So you might hear some wind chimes and some soothing birds. Just think of it as ambiance, right? So a nice, gentle flow to start your day. Anyway, all right, so we are doing this Purple People Eater activity. First things first, let's type in our names. I've already done that. Shannon Reyes, look at me go. All right, and now we're going to get into the genotype and phenotype activity of our Purple People Eater, aka PPE. You guys might have seen PPE in the media, also means personal protective equipment. Today, it's going to mean Purple People Eater. Actually, I might just say Purple People Eater because it's just fun to say. So, moving on. So, traits of our Purple People Eaters. All right. Remember that a genotype is the actual genes or the alleles that are expressed. So, a genotype would be something like this down here. Our big B, big B, big B, little b, little b, little b. Those are the genes on the actual chromosomes. So genes, genotypes. And then our phenotype is our actual physical attribute. I remember phenotype is physical. So phenotype is what you see. So, for example, okay, so you can have a different genotype, but you can have the same phenotype. So you can have different genes, but still express the same characteristic. For example, if you look down at our Purple People Eaters, you got a big B, big B, and then a big B, little b. They will both express purple. Only the recessive little b will express blue here. So you can see that you can have different genotypes, but you'll end up with the same phenotype. Okay, cool. Moving on. All right, so we'll do the pre-lab. What is dominant, wings or no wings? So you go back up to your little thing, you look at wings. What's dominant there? If a PPE or Purple People Eater has big B, little b for a genotype, what color will it be? We talked about that. And then what genotype would a PP have that has two eyes? So we go up to eyes. We say number of eyes. One eye, two eyes. So you guys decide which one of these genotypes will express two eyes. All right, so now the procedure. This part was fun. I got to do this. All right, so you're going to flip a coin to determine what your Purple People Eater trait will be. You're going to do this for two different parents, right? So we're going to make two parents by chance, and we're going to flip a coin to decide which of these traits our parents are going to have, and then we're going to cross them to produce our own offspring and see what kind of cool monster we get. All right, so flip a coin. Heads is dominant, tails is recessive. I already flipped my coin. And we'll go to the next page. And you can see here's an example flip. So for color, let's say I flipped tails and I got a little b, and then I flipped heads and I got a big B. And then our genotype would be big B, little b. I don't know why it's just you always put the dominant in front of the recessive. It just, I don't know why, but that's how it always has been, and that's why we do it. So even though you have a little b, big B, always put the dominant in front. It's just how it goes. Thank you. All right, so, and then our phenotype, the physical expression, would be purple. So if I were to flip a coin right now, I've already done this, but I flipped my coins and I got B, B, E. Okay, so we'll do one at a time, or I'll just go through one of these with you. All right, so I flipped my coins. I did heads, heads. I got big B, right? Two dominants. My genotype came out to BB, and then my phenotype came out to purple. Okay, and then I know this because big B, combined genotype, dominant, purple. And then I go up here and I say, all right, big B, purple's dominant, cool. All right, now we'll do number of eyes. I flipped a tails, which gave me a little e, and I flipped a heads, which gave me a big E. And then I got big E, little e. And that is number of eyes. So what is my heterozygous number of eyes? So I got a dominant and a recessive that is heterozygous, and that would express one eye. I got one eye. All right, so you do that all the way down. Now you go to your next parent. You're going to do this again. So for my next parent, my color, I flipped a heads and a tails. B, little b. My genotype was B, and I know that that will express purple. I keep spelling that wrong. And then I take my number of eyes, did that again. Number of eyes. All right, this time I flipped two dominants. So two heads gave me two dominants. And then I go E, E. And then it expresses one eye. So it looks like my offspring is most likely going to express one eye. Cool. All right, so using 5 Punnett squares to determine, or so using the 5 Punnett squares, we're going to determine what our monster is going to look like. So, example. This is an example from the one above, or from something we did above. So genotypes, big B, BB, little b, little b. So you get that from your Punnett square, and you're pulling these genotypes and phenotypes from your monster up above. So we're just going to skip that example and go right here. So this is where I'm at, color probability, genotypes. So my genotypes, I wrote this down so I didn't have to go flipping back and forth. All right, so my genotypes, I'm pulling from above. All right, mine, color probability. I'm going to fill in my Punnett square. So genotypes, I'm going to take parent 1 and put it across the top. So genotype, big B, big B. Big B, big B. Then I'm going to take parent 2, put it in the sides. Big B, little b. Big B, little b. And now I'm going to cross them. And this is just pulling from box, the box up top and the box to the side, and pulling both here. So now I have a gene. Look at that. Big B, big B. So one of my offspring has a possibility of expressing and being homozygous dominant. Oh my gosh. All right, now I got big B again. And then I got big B, little b. And then I got big B, little b. All right, so now I'm going to fill in what my genotypes were. So I had genotypes, big B, and I had, you don't have to do the formatting. And then I had genotypes, big B, little b. All right, and now I fill in the percentages of those. So I can see I had 2 big B's out of 4, so that's 50%, right? So 50%. And then I had 2 big B, little b's. And then I go 50%. Now I do the phenotypes. So all of these guys are going to express purple, right? Because they're all have a dominant gene in there. So I go purple. I cannot spell that word for some reason. Purple. Oops. Sorry, 100%. Look at that. They're all going to express purple. And now you guys go down and do this for all of them. So, number of eyes. We'll put in our genotypes. So, we'll fill in our Punnett square just like we did above. So we'll pull from our parents. So I'll go back to my parents. Number of eyes. I had little e, or little e, big E. So I go put that back down in there. And then you guys do this on your own. And you guys do this with your monster. You're not using my results. If you happen to get my results, cool, but really you should do it on your own. Just like that. And then you cross them, figure out the percentage of, figure out your genotypes, figure out the percentages expressed, figure out your phenotypes and the percentages expressed. So this one looks like, again, they will all express one eye if you just kind of guesstimate it, but fill it out, and then you guys do that all the way down. And that's it. All right. So if you have any questions, email, and I hope this was really helpful. All right. Miss you guys. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Mr. Schreiber's class. I don't know you, but I miss you too. Bye.